Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes historical immersion in Bohemia. So we're sacking and sacking and sacking in the territory of Ottomans. And we're hoping that once we're done with the current territory, we'll be able to face the army of Asikiri Buldu, which is led by Ilhami Turgut. So far it does not seem that way. Well, what can we know? You guys actually go here. Yeah, so you're gonna go to Severin, you're gonna go to Doli. Once we finish these provinces, we're also going to go there. Unite our territories there and... unite our armies there and attack them. Wow, we're just gonna let them leave. Okay, I guess that's cool. 35%. The fort is still holding, and they're still taking attrition on it, which is awesome. 7.7. What is the effect? National unrest for defense. Okay, I guess that is cool in a way. Catholic faith grows. There's a commune hall here. You guys can... yeah. Okay, so the sieges here must continue. We'll hold all of this territory and then go face them. Defenders desert. Yeah, I can't really blame them. We're not coming to help and they know that. But once we finish these, we are done. And we're coming. Come on, guys. Okay, minimal wood burden happened to us. By the way, did I show you that the king is architectural visionary? I think I might have not showed you that, right? It's possible that I did not. Okay, so whoever is done here, go here, where we will unite. Oh shit! They're gonna attack our army here. Mahmud Topal is. I should have not let them there. Okay. Hey! The war is over! Without them actually taking our territory. Awesome! So, for once, things have worked out in my favor. And we don't see what the piece is? Oh, okay. I guess it was a white piece because Brodreger is still Aragonese. And I don't think the territory changed here much. I don't know if we gained anything or lost anything, honestly. So let's lower the army maintenance, drop the forts. None of our territory has been sacked, which is awesome, and we have gained... it does not show me anymore. Okay. We just have to wait for the... oh! Okay, how far are we into casual literacy? Still 1200 gold, my god. 1200 gold. Scandal at the court. Well, that's awesome. Let's risk it and take the blame. Hey! Wow, we are so lucky. Okay, we lost the minimal loot burden, which means we should get the loot any moment now. Yes, the spoils of war. 248 gold. So that means that over 2,400 gold has been gained in this war. We're gonna take the 248 for the crown. And we can now take the head libraries, and we'll be able to take the stock exchange next. The royal exchange, not the stock exchange. I'm really hoping that we might take the casual literacy soon. I think we might wait for it, honestly. to spread it a bit. Oh, let's take the head libraries. Head librarians. In 1575, Hugo Blotius was appointed the first head librarian in Austria to be in charge of the royal libraries there. Among his duties was to add to the collection. This began the systematic collection of books in libraries that was to expand them from small collection to massive institutions. Awesome. Okay, our armies are moving back. How are we on the... Okay, so we got no penalties from the fact that we sacked those guys. So we can stop guaranteeing Hoya, which will remove the too many diplomatic relations penalty. Right? Yes. And I think I can continue with swaying Varroa on my side. Because actually... they are kind of cool with that, and we might be able to vassalize them soon, which will open us way to get to Stettin. It's 2nd of December 1605, and we can now embrace the institution. I've actually stopped drawing my armies and devoted everything to the casual literacy. So let's embrace it and remove this 25% penalty that's been plaguing us. 1100 gold. Under our enlightened leadership, we are now a proud nation. From now on, we will benefit from years of separatism of -5. Light cannons will now be gotten in half a year, and we can get the royal exchange for slightly less. The first royal exchange was founded in 1571 in order to facilitate trade between merchants. It acted as a convenient neutral place for merchants to exchange goods with each other. Extra 0.5 trade efficiency, naval morale increased by 0.1, and a bunch of ships that we will never benefit from. Now, that means that this stupid institution, actual casual literacy is very important, should start spreading everywhere much faster. Not that it would matter now because we just have it. And we can focus on getting the globalized trade, which will be kind of good. That's going to boost our trade income significantly. But the only ones who have it now are the Ottomans. So let's hope that, we're going to get it soon. Now, I tried to demand unlawful territory from Savoy, Friesland, and Meissen, and all accepted except Meissen, who are now hostile to us and actually refused to accept our demand. So I think this might be the reason for us to prepare for war with them. I don't really want to destroy them or anything or sack them, but they really need to understand that we are the emperor and that they have to release whoever we demand of them. So let's see, if we declared war on them, Poland and Denmark, Norway would join. Yeah, Imperial Liberation. If we could force them to repent too. Take Altenburg. We could pretty much just force them to release whatever we want. Who are they allied with? Royal marriage. Okay, so just a bunch of nations around here. So that shouldn't be that hard to deal with. So, you guys are gonna go to Straubing, you guys are gonna go here, and we are gonna go here. We'll start investing into army, and I don't even think we're gonna call our allies. I'm gonna give it a few months to prepare our armies for the attack, and then I'll be back. Well, we are ready, and I don't know what province we will take as... Let's take their capital as the war goal. Take Meissen. So we got everything. People will join in a fight against us. I guess that's inevitable, but they really need to be taught a lesson. So Imperial Liberation. Conquest of France, forced conversion, Forsming, yeah. We are the emperor here. So you're gonna go after Meissen. And are gonna go north, and are gonna go south. So what's the army ratio? Okay, they got quite a lot of troops, but some of them are already in the very low. So sue for peace. Oh, you wouldn't? Barely. Okay, let's call you to arms. Let's use those favors to improve your relation with us. Call you to arms, that gives us a bit of an edge, and deal with this as an emperor would. Our court level has changed. What? Why did it fall? We don't want it to fall. The court. Okay, asked advisors for help. Level 5. Court funding 262 and missing endowment. Okay, so that's gonna be 4 extra gold. Okay, I'm gonna increase it like that. That's a bit drastic, but heavily restricting. Whatever you do, do not loot. We are here as liberators, and we're not gonna do much favors to anyone if they despise us for it. So siege here, and siege here. Awesome. So Brunswick would... Oh, we don't have diplomats. Okay, let's remove Hoya. And see if we could... On the other hand, we could force them to give us war operations and stuff like that as usual. So, yeah, let's go for that. We're gonna go with the usual. So the war is gonna be pretty boring, I think. So I'm just gonna do a little skip ahead and be back if interesting things happen. However, we can now take the white cannons. So let's do that. White cannons. Improvements in handheld firearms led to the refinement in artillery pieces. Cannons were increasingly made smaller, but with longer barrels, giving them longer ranges and allowing them to be moved around more easily. Guns such as the heavy cavalry were light enough to be carried by a team of men or horses, which let them react to the shifting battlefield. Artillery fire increased by 0.5, shock by 0.05, and enables flying dragon guns, which is not something that we can take. We could appropriate church property, really? I don't think that's something we would do. This is an interesting point in the war. We already knocked out one of the enemies, being Oettingen. However, we encountered an army here and we decimated, I think, like 4 or maybe 5 armies. They just keep pouring troops in, so we'll eventually have to retreat. But I wonder what the casualties here will be like. But we'll knock out Brunswick next because their provinces will fall. Okay, so we lost 5,000 troops and 2,000 cavalry, while they lost almost 6,000 troops, 2,500 cavalry, and 500 cannons. We lost a bit of war score, but again, this is fine. I just wanted to liberate some of these provinces, which, well, liberate. I wanted to stop the sieges here using my army, but I did not realize Meissen sent in their armies and everything. So once we reach Chasovsko, we're gonna head back and attack again in the hopes of delaying it. I'd really like to get Brunswick to give up now, because stopping the siege would be kind of cool. But yeah, they will not. Oh! They would if I removed one or the other thing, transfer trade power or war operations, but I won't, so it will force them to stay in the war. We're not gonna back out, and they will thus have to fight us again. Well, our court has increased to level 5, which is good, and we're fighting another battle here against Meissen. This time we were joined by a really good army of Bosnia with a great leader who is just decimating it. Though despite us, decimating them, despite us just botching every single role that we have. I'm trying to protect Bavaria, but it's kind of hard. There are all these small armies that could gang up on me. But we already managed to knock out Brunswick, and we are now sieging the provinces of Nassau. Is this your only province? No, you got one more here. Okay. But again, as usual, we are knocking one by one out of here. Oh shit, again this? Yeah, they gang up on me again. So they're gonna push me out from this battle because, yeah, there's just too many of them. Okay, what is the time? 20th of June. Okay, we'll just retreat to Praha. I don't care about the war score because I'm just gonna knock them out one by one. But yeah, it seems like there's not that many troops here, but there's way too many everywhere. It's just annoying because they keep just walking around. While we are sieging Meissen, that's the important part, and we're sieging their provinces, they're fighting us down here. And yeah, it is annoying. It is annoying, but you do what you have to. They sieged Innerviertel and they conquered it. Now they're sieging Straubing. We really need to finish Meissen and go south and just push them out of our main army. But until then, I'm just keeping. I just keep on fighting them here one by one because strategy and shit. Okay, so go here and we'll attack this army here. It's annoying. But yeah, their armies are getting smaller by the day. What the hell is right? Mansfeld? Oh, here you are. Oh, they're being sieged by Denmark, Norway. Okay, well, good on us. I wish we conquered Meissen finally. That would make everything much easier for us. Maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe we'll be lucky. No. Well, we sacked Meissen. Let's just go with tell every soldier to stand firm. Deserters will be harshly punished. Even though that we have the most... how would you say that? Most, or nicest, least punishing sacking. We still got that event. Oh, I'm gonna switch my armies. The main army is gonna go south here to fight, while my army is gonna go north. Anywhere. Okay, I wanted to say that we're significantly disadvantaged here for some reason, but I think that Meissen might have just better technology. 30, we get 29. Did they get better troops or something? Oh yeah, they get better troops, both cavalry and infantry. Oh, that sucks. Oh hello, you send in reinforcements, don't you? How about we do the same? How about we do the same? Okay, retreat. Oh, we took a loan. Great. We took a loan for a war where we're not getting anything. Ah, this is annoying. Oh, but hello. How about we screw you over now? We got the army that we need to do that. My other army is now sacking or sieging Hohenlohe. I had to remove them from the war. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. This is much better. We're just going to liberate this area. Yeah, we decimated their armies. Wow, we eliminated all of them. Holy hell. Okay, you guys can go siege here. Nice, not bad. It's 2nd of December 1608 and the war is effectively over. We knocked out everyone we could. Mansfeld is a junior partner of Meissen, so they will not accept peace. But Meissen will. So they will give Castle, Marburg and Gießen to Hesse. They will give core Erfurt to Utrecht. They will be forced to give Bohemia 10% of their income each month to pay for war reparations. They will transfer 50% of their trade power to us. They will release Thuringia and Rus as sovereign states. They will end their overlordship over Mansfeld. They will pay us 195 gold. And that is pretty much all. We'll get 38.3 prestige, which puts us to maximum. And Meissen is pretty much completely destroyed. So let's send the demands and see the end of Meissen. So they have been reduced, I wanted to say retreated, but reduced to this small army, this small territory. They will probably hate us, honestly. They will probably hate us very much right now. But this allows us to get more allies and vassals in the territory, and technically speaking, it will improve our current situation drastically. So I'm sending my armies back home just to put them where they belong. And on that note, I'm going to end the episode and the session for today. We're going to... Oh, we can't repay that loan that we got. Okay, but in the next episode, we're going to get more technologies. We are going to maybe introduce the air. Our... Air is careful. We have scholarly, theologian, and architectural visionary, so I think that they will, especially with the careful air, not introduce the air at this point after the wars. The bad part is that we got a really high war exhaustion, which will not do us any favors, but otherwise we are generally doing fine. So let's mothball all the forts, lower the army maintenance. We're getting about 40 gold per month. I'm gonna reduce the inflation here a bit. And the next idea group, we'll have to think about it, because we get an architectural scholarly theologian. Now, the one I would really like would be the Empire for, obvious reasons, because we do have an empire. But as he is a scholarly theologian, I'm thinking that we might have to go with one of these. Or maybe, well, schism ideas are... Yeah, that does not make that much sense. Maybe you should go with the eminence or culture idea. Well, I mean, he's an architectural visionary, so, but there's nothing like really architectural like. Maybe the culture ideas, luxury tax, court of novelties, patron of the art, scientific encouragement, educated ruler, educated court, open mind. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Or maybe the humanist ideas. He's a theologian. Or maybe the popular religion. I'm not sure. I'll just have to think about it. And Savoy, you can keep your unlawful territory.